Greetings. This is Elder Blacklight. Welcome to the Cosmic Soul Connection. This is the frequency that connects you with Allah and the personal master Farah Muhammad. So we here to save you. This is a SOS. This goes out to all the members of the Nation of Islam who say they follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Mr. Farrakhan, Silas, and Moors. We just want to let you know that the original man is direct descendant of the creator of the heavens and the earth. And those brothers and sisters that divide and conquer their own people on the wishes of the enemy, the enemy is using you, brothers and sisters. Let the truth be known. Our enemy, the Caucasoid, says that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching hate. We're going to go to Malachi and show you where the Lord of Lords, the Lord of Hosts, who he hates.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
There are those who say God loves everybody, but you just seen it yourself. Who is Jacob? Jacob is Yaqub, who is the scientist that made the grafted devil. Let's read this. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolated places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of the wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. Wow. Excuse me. That's indignation. Get it right, man. This is the Lord checking Israel. And he shall sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering of righteousness. Talking about the original Asiatic black man in the wilderness of North America. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts. In that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Talking about us, black man, black woman. Those that came up under the teachings of Master Farah Muhammad and his servant, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. If you don't believe in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you'll be fueled for the fire. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stumbled, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb, for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
To the Seventh-day Adventists, my brothers and sisters, this is the seventh day, the day of judgment. And you should be not caught working. He's not talking to you, black man, black woman. He's talking to the Caucasian who had 6,000 years. His time was up in 1914, but we had an extension of time because we didn't have the knowledge of self. But Master Farad came in 1930, trying to save you from the fire.
And demanded financial restitution or reparations for the whole entire cost or estimation of the war at 132 billion gold marks, or about 269 billion USD today. It took Germany 92 years to repay its damages from World War I. Reparations is a must at all costs. In the place widely known as the Black Bottom, a predominantly black or so-called African-American neighborhood in Detroit, Michigan, with a population of about 1.6 million in 1930, on Detroit's Near East Side, bounded by Gratuit Avenue, Brush Street, the Detroit River, and the Grand Trunk Railroad tracks. The Black Bottom was part of the riverbed of the River Savoyard, which was ultimately buried as a sewer around 1827. The rich soil of its bottom are the source of the area's name. Hastings Street, which ran north-south through the Black Bottom, had been a center of Eastern European Jewish settlement well before World War I, with housing that was built in the late 19th and earlier 20th centuries. As the population began changing from so-called immigrant to migrant, the homes became packed with African Americans from the South. They marked the first year of the Great Depression, which worsened the already bleak economic situation of the so-called African American. On Black Thursday, October 24, 1929, nervous investors began selling overpriced shares in Bull Savior. He has arrived. Detroit, Michigan, July 4th, 1930. Independence Day. Simultaneously as America celebrated its independence from England, the man, the myth, the legend, Master Farad Muhammad, to whom all praises are forever due, made himself manifest and known in the wilderness and hellholes of North America.